Hello there, welcome everyone. Today we're going to do another science experiment that you can do at home. What we're going to do, we're going to make it absolutely impossible, no matter how strong you are, to shove a stick through a Kleenex. That's right. By the way, you know how you make a Kleenex dance? You put a little boogie in it. I know, that's terrible. Moving on. What you're going to need for today's experiment, you're going to need a stick. If you don't have a stick, you can use a broom handle, anything that will fit inside a cardboard tube. That's right, we're going to need a cardboard tube, and we're going to need a rubber band. If you don't have a rubber band, you can use tape, and we're going to need some salt. If you don't have salt, you can use sand as long as it's dry. We're going to take our cardboard tube, and we're going to take our facial tissue, and we're going to put it over the end like that. And we're going to hold it down good and tight and use our rubber band to secure it in place. Like I said, if you don't have a rubber band, you can use tape, just as long as the Kleenex is tight over the end of the tube. Now, if we didn't do anything else and we try to shove the stick through, what do you think is going to happen? Well, let's try it out. Yeah. Oh, man. Right through. No problem. Just poked right through. But with our Kleenex intact and our tube, if we pour salt or sand inside the tube, it's going to change it completely. So we're going to want to pour our salt in about halfway on the tube. So about halfway up the tube. If you go over half, that's fine. It'll work the same. Now that I've got my tube full of salt or sand, if that's what you're using, to this level here, let's try to poke that stick through. Let's see if we can shove the stick and the salt through the end. No matter how hard you push and shove and try, you will not get that stick or the salt to go through the end of that Kleenex. You can have your caregivers try it, you can have your parents, your brothers, your sisters. No matter how strong they are, they won't be able to shove it through. And I think that's pretty neat. The reason that works is because there's a near infinite number of tiny little spaces between every grain of salt or every grain of sand. And when we push down on all of that salt or sand, all those spaces compress and fill up. It all squishes together. But as it all squishes together, it squishes outward too. And that outward pressure is greater than the pressure going through the end of the tube. Just like if you try to have your hand spread all the way open and put on a glove. You just can't get the glove on all the way because of the outward pressure. And that's exactly what happens to the sand or salt inside the tube. It pushes outward more than it pushes downward. So no matter how hard you try, you can't shove it through. A little bit of science for you, and a little bit of fun. Hope everyone is doing well. Follow our Facebook page or our YouTube channel for more videos and story times. Remember everyone, be excellent to each other. And I'm also going to include just a little side art project you can do while you have the salt out. Hope everyone is well. Stay safe and healthy. Mr. Jake signing off. Another fun thing you can do with salt is make salt art. Take a piece of paper or cardboard and draw a picture with Elmer's glue. Then take your salt and pour it all over. You can kind of shake it. Shake it around. And then when that dries, you can color the salt using markers or watercolors, and it'll be a very neat 3D art.